You can use the group layout section to decide exactly how you present the items in every group that sits inside your website. This is the second video of our two-part series on layout, and ahead of this video you should have a number of items and groups in your website already and have watched our series on groups, as well as the first video of this series which goes through item layout. This is where you choose the layout style for your groups, and to get here you need to enter the basket area and look for the layout section, and then select groups. You'll be taken to this page. You can make specific layout changes on a group by group basis if you need to, but any plugins that you insert in the future will follow the style that you have dictated in this layout section. Whether you choose to show sidebar has an effect on the amount of information is presented down the side of all of the items that sit inside a group. So if you click yes and go to a group, you will see on the left that there is a sidebar that shows customers all of the categories, all of the item types, all of the groups, and all of the tags that you've created for your items. This could be very helpful when it comes to facilitating navigation of your website. That's a group layout, and you can use this area here to choose which options you show down that left hand side. And if you want no sidebar to be shown whatsoever, select no here. You can determine the default setting for how many columns your groups have, and also decide how exactly your items are ordered in the group, and these two options are also available to use when you are viewing the group itself. And you can use these two options to choose whether the customer can change the number of columns in every group that they view inside your website, as well as how exactly the items are ordered and sorted for them. You can also set a limit for how many items you want to enter a group, but be careful about excluding important items by using this function. Remember that the items you add manually always rank higher in priority than items added into the group using automated rules. You can also choose whether these style settings apply to all of the groups in your website or only the groups that are not included in categories. And selecting all groups will mean that the layout determined here overrides any settings that you devised for previously created categories that may have been given their own unique style. And if you don't know about what categories are, watch our series on the subject to gain a full understanding of using categories. Click the Choose Thumbnail Style option here. You'll be taken to this page where you can choose between 5 different styles to find a thumbnail that works for your group item thumbnails. Use this bar here to make thumbnails more portrait or more landscape, depending on your preferences. And if you select yes on the below option here, the system will dynamically change the shape of the thumbnail image to match your image shape, which will be useful if you have images of different shapes and didn't want them to be cropped at all. Remember to hit save, and with that you now know about how to use the group layout page to give your groups a unique style that matches the wider tone of your website, which gives customers greater incentive to view your items. You should now watch our video on advanced styling settings if you haven't already, to learn more about styling blog posts and deep pages in greater detail. So I hope that video was helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.